Hey there, Judi Jamieson the Psychic, and welcome to Intuitive Tuesday. In this week's short video lesson, I am going to give you 3 easy peasy, non-witchy woo-woo natural ways that you can develop your natural psychic or intuitive abilities, whatever word you feel more comfortable using. Make sure you hang out to the end of the video because I have a free PDF for you that'll give you a lot more than just 3 different things that you can do to open up and strengthen your abilities. If this is your first time ever stumbling upon me and you find yourself drawn or curious or intrigued about all things psychic and spiritual and all things developing your intuition, and you would like to learn what your natural gifts and abilities are, how they work, how to strengthen them, the phenomenal, wonderful things that you could do in your life and for your loved ones when you just tune into and turn on your natural gifts and abilities, make sure you hit the subscribe button underneath this video. So if you're ready, let's get started. So I'd like to start out and let you know first, right off the bat, every single one of us is psychic. We all have natural gifts and abilities. It is completely and totally 100% natural. It's just really a matter of what road you want to take or what tools you like to use to get to your destination faster. So just think of it as the equivalent of, do you like to walk, do you like to drive, or do you like to fly? There's 2 different kinds of ways here that you can develop your abilities. One tool is just using your natural built-in programmed special superpowers, I'll call them. The other route that you can go is using specific physical tools to help you trigger things and enhance things. Cards, crystals, stuff like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 different things using your natural programmed intuitive abilities. So if the idea of using crystals or working with angel cards or tarot cards or anything like that kind of freaks you out a little bit, this is going to be a piece of cake for you. So the first thing that you want to do on how to develop your intuitive or psychic abilities is find out what your specific gifts are. You know how you have your 5 physical senses? Well, when you're working with your natural intuitive abilities, there's these things called clairs, okay? And they're very similar to your physical senses, but you use them on a much higher level. Let me give you a quick few examples here. One of them is called clairvoyance. It's the ability to see things. Now, Hollywood will tell you you see ghosts and spirits and stuff like that. Yes, you can go there. That is not the norm, okay? Most of the time, the way clairvoyance works is seeing something in your mind's eye. So to give you an example right now as to how that works, think of your childhood bedroom, okay? Can you see in your mind's eye, it's like your imagination, what color were the walls? Where was your bed? What was your comforter? What kind of toys did you have laying around your room? How was the room set up? The other thing that you want to do is called clairaudience. It's hearing, but you take it to a different level. Now, Hollywood misconception and baloney and fake news just to sell movies will tell you that you hear disembodied voices, okay? That is not the norm. Let me give you a quick example as to how that really works. I want you to think of somebody that you know that either has a very contagious laugh or one that just annoys the freaking hell out of you. It's the equivalent of playing a song in your head that you heard this morning on the radio, but all day long it's playing in your head. That's how clairaudience works. Another ability is called clairsentience, and that's the ability to feel things. Whether you feel emotions or physical sensations. So to give you an example, did you ever walk into a room and you immediately either felt very high vibe or like the life was sucked out of you, or you start talking about ghost experiences and then all the hair on your arms stand up? That's you sensing energy and your body physically giving you signs to it. And then one of the other common ones is called claircognizance. It's just knowing something with no scientific reason or proof as to how you know that. So, to give you another example, were you ever thinking about someone, and then the phone rang, and without you even looking at the phone, you knew who was on the other end? There you go. You just know it, and there's no way to explain how you know that. So when we're talking about finding out what your natural gifts and abilities are, those are the 4 main, there's more intuitive abilities that you would want to work with. Towards the end of the video, I have a freebie that will help you discover what your natural gifts are. The second thing that you want to do is constantly try and maintain a high vibrational state as opposed to being low negative Nancy. When you're working with your psychic or intuitive abilities, like attracts like. What you give off is exactly what comes back to you. So to give you an example for that, if you're someone that likes to create drama, get involved in drama, stir drama, get involved in all kinds of BS, guess what's going to happen? When you're working with developing your natural intuitive abilities, you're going to bring a lot of that right to you. But if you're in a very high vibe, positive, changing, uplifting type vibe, guess what? You're going to attract a whole entire different world of energetic, phenomenal things to enhance your abilities. It makes it a lot easier when you're at a vibrational level up here versus woe is me, life sucks, everybody hates me, I'm a failure type low vibration. The third thing that you want to do that involves just you using your body, no outside tools, is listen to and pay attention to certain signs, synchronicities, repeat messages, nudges, or repeat feelings that you would get. That's one of the many ways that your intuition will talk to you and guide you, or even your higher self, whatever you want to call it. So to give you an example, if you constantly look at the clock at a specific time, or you for the last several months have been felt drawn or a calling to do something or learn about something, that is a synchronicity. Coincidence is just one random thing here and there. But if you want to say you have coincidences over and over and over and over again, guess what? That's not a coincidence. That is your intuition trying to get your attention. So just pay attention to, and most importantly, this is where everybody screws up. They don't trust it and they don't listen to it. You might receive an intuitive message and you're going to be like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. We have this wonderful thing called free will. You choose what you're going to do or what you're not going to do. And based on what you do, creates and alters your future. So how easy was that? Nothing weird, witchy, woo-woo, spells, potions, any of that. It's just three easy ways for you to use your natural, intuitive, built-in, programmed intuitive gifts. The only catch or warning that I would give you here is there is no instant quick fix, magic potion, spell, drink, anything like that when you're working with your natural intuitive abilities. It is something that takes time and you have to commit to practicing it, and knowing the results might take a little bit of time. It's the exact equivalent to going to the gym. You can't go to the gym and think you're going to drop 35 pounds in 2 weeks just by working out 5 minutes, breaking a sweat, and then throwing in the towel. Psychic abilities and working with your intuition works exactly the same way. So let's quickly review those three things again. 1, find out what your natural abilities are and start working with that specific ability. Underneath this video, I have a freebie for you on 30 ways to develop your natural intuitive abilities. There's one thing that'll help you out. 2, maintain and keep a high vibe as much as possible. Always focus on the blessing and the negative. Always talk and say and do positive high vibe things. Avoid negativity and feeding into drama. 3, pay attention to and listen to synchronicities, signs, clues, thoughts, and feelings that constantly seem to come up. So there you go. How easy was that? If you enjoyed it and you thought it was easy enough, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to comment below. Talk to me. I get notifications when people comment. I just might reply back to you. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up this week's video here. I like to keep them 10 minutes and under, so don't forget underneath this video there is a link for you to download a free PDF on 30 different ways that you can develop, strengthen, enhance your natural intuitive psychic abilities. I hope you have a wonderful, phenomenal, kick-ass week, and hopefully you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you right here next week on this channel.